The dime 1-4 and dime 3-2 cross loop and engage blitz are the most popular blitzes in Madden 25. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to block them. Now, it's no secret the most popular blitzes in the game come from the dime 3-2 formation, specifically coming out in double safety go with auto alignment set to base, auto flip off, and then audibling to cover 4 quarters to loop blitz and cover 4 drop to engage blitz. Loop blitzing basically means having a linebacker on one side come in from, let's say, the left to the right, and then engage blitzing, you engage with someone on the line with your user, causing the person behind you to come in. Now, I'm going to break down not only the blitzes, but of course, the point of this video, which is blocking them in the easiest and most effective manner. So I'm going to call double safety go, and we're going to start with the loop blitz. So to run the loop blitz, they audible to cover 4 quarters, they grab their linebacker, and they move him behind the linebacker on the left. Then they hover in the gap like so. And the majority of the time, you're going to see that player is going to loop around and come in. Of course, on the first rep, he doesn't come in. But the majority of the time, you're going to see, especially if they have someone quick, and as long as you place them a little further back, that player is going to loop around the line and come in completely clean at the quarterback, usually just like that. And the only real way to block it 100% of the time, and I mean 100% of the time, is to block your running back and half slide right. So half slide right, like so, and block your running back, like so. So I'm holding left bumper, flicking it to the right, and then I'm blocking my running back, pressing triangle Y, right bumper, and then down on the right stick. And what's gonna happen is the running back will see the looper and go and pick him up, right? You'll get a lot of time in the pocket, you'll be able to step up, you'll be able to make your read, right? That's the only guaranteed 100% way. Lots of people say, oh, you can pick it up this way, that way, this way, that way. That is the only way that's 100%. But there are other ways that are very effective while still being able to send your running back on a route. The other way that you can do this is you can actually just ID the slot corner on the right. Now, this will push your offensive lineman to the right. Now, sometimes the ID doesn't save in practice mode. And what will actually happen is the looper will usually run into a lineman or take a much wider angle. And when they take that wider angle, you're usually able to kind of run up free or do whatever you need to do. Now, some other people will also suggest to you that you can double team the left defensive end. Now, this kind of has the exact same effect. If you double team the left defensive end, ID this player, you're going to see that this is actually pretty bad, okay? So I wouldn't recommend using that for pass protection at all. I truly believe the best 5-out protection is to, very simply, ID the slot corner on the right. This will push your offensive line to the right, and this will guarantee that he has to take a wide blitz angle or run into your line. So by far, if you want to send 5-out, I'll show you another way to pick up this blitz. The easiest way is to ID the slot corner on the right side of the field. He either comes in, but really slowly, or he gets blocked, right? You're going to see right here, you can actually just step up and you can guarantee that he gets blocked, right? It's actually really, really effective. That is, in my opinion, the best 5-out way. That's not what I'm about to show you, which is play action. So to really recap really quick, you can half slide right and block your running back, pick it up 100% of the time, or you can ID the right side slot corner, which is also a very effective way of picking this blitz up. The other way that you can do that I think is the most effective 5-out way is to call a play action play. Now, you don't actually have to go through with the play action. You could send them on routes. And what usually happens on these play action plays is that the blitzer, the looper, will actually glitch out a little bit and run directly into the line. And that is the one way that I say is like 95% of the time plus, you'll get that result. So you can ID the slot corner, half slide right and block your running back, or just run a play action play, and that will usually pick up the loop. Now, the engage defense is a little bit more difficult, especially if you're going to 5-out. And the way people run this is they call cover 4 drop, blitz all their linebackers, grab the right of screen linebacker, and then engage with the left guard. And what happens is when they engage with the left guard, the player behind them comes in completely clean. So what you're going to want to do here is you're actually going to want to do setup number 1, which is half slide opposite of where the blitzer is, so right in this case, and block your running back. This is one of the only ways, in my opinion, that I think picks this blitz up 100% of the time. Although they can get sheds, you can move away from them, but you're going to see that the linebacker is the running back's responsibility, and as such, the running back will go and block it. You can see everything is picked up very clean. Now, some people will suggest other 5-out methods. This one was, I believe, found by Zan, so big shout out to Zan. This one is not foolproof, but I still think it's worth running if you want to 5-out this style of defense. And what you do is you max protect, and then put your other players on routes that just got blocked. And what happens is this changes the pass protection such that you're kind of forced to run into the center instead of the guard, and this actually does often pick it up. But if you're playing a very good player, they know that they're just going to have to hover with their user a little farther out, and if they do that, it's going to come in regardless, okay? But this is a very effective way. If someone doesn't know this, you can still 5-out, and you have them run into the center, and your guard is able to pick up the blitzer behind them. So those are the ways that you can pick up the most common loop and engage defenses in Madden 25. So number one, the 3 ways to pick up the loop blitz: half slide right, block your running back, okay? Then the second way is to ID the right side slot corner. You don't need to block your running back. And then the third way is to run play action, and you could send everybody out. That's to block the loop blitz. For the engage, half slide right, block your running back. That's really number one. That will always block these blitzes. For the engage as well, if you want to 5-out, you can max protect and send your players on routes. So that's a quick summary of the protections that I recommend for the most popular and meta defenses in Madden 25.